Things women do when you're the only man in her life. If you're the only man in your woman's life, it is must she must do these things. She will always be her go-to comfort. Anytime anything happens to her, she will always run to you to tell you. If you're not the only man in her life, she has someone she's doing it with. So if your woman is not really doing it with you, maybe she went to work, she had a bad day, someone spoke to her badly, someone did something, she really needs to run to someone, as in to seek comfort from that person. She want to lay herself out. She want to ask you, is this how I am? If she can't ask you, if she can't be that, you can't be her go-to comfort, it means you're not really the man in her life. You're not her number one. You're not her ride and die. You're not her ride and forever. You're not her honey pie. You're not her sweet potato. If you are all this to her, you are everything to her, you're the only man in her life, that is when you see her, you will always be her go-to comfort. If she finds comfort in you, it means every other person is side distraction. She is not giving them attention. If you're the only person she does that with, you are the only man in her life. That is how women mind work. So if your woman can't do this with you, then it's possible you're not the man in her life. You're not her honey pie. You're not her sugar cane. You're not her sweet potato. Even when you ask them, they will always come up with excuse. Oh, I'm tired. I don't want to talk about it. I had a bad day, but they don't want to talk about it. You're not her man. So if you notice this, you're not her man. If you're the only man in her life, she's going to do this with you. Regular positive affirmations. She will always sing your praise. She will always tell you how important you are in her life. She will always tell you how good she feels about you. She will always tell you, in fact, you can't be having issues, and she will never be there to encourage you. She will tell you you got this. Any woman you are the number one in her life, she's really feeling these butterflies in her tummy for you. Always want to sing your praise, always want to give you positive affirmation, especially if you're that guy that you're her go-to comfort. If you are that guy she's always free with, she tells everything, things that happen to her, she can't go a day without telling you everything that happens to her in her job, in her business, in her compound, wherever she goes, wherever she went to. She can't go a day without telling you that. It means she will always give you positive affirmation. She will always want to encourage you with her words. She will always want to tell you. She will want you to feel great in your skin. If a woman is with you and can't do this with you, it means you're not the real man. You're not the real man, the real G in her life. Every woman that you are the best man in her life, the only man in her life, will do this with you, will do this for you without you even asking. Sometimes she's singing your praise. Most times they sing your praise when they need something. When a woman, you are the only man in her life, she doesn't sing your praise because she really needs something. Even you will see it. It's something she does naturally. She feels it from the bottom of her belly. So she wants to tell you how real you are to her and how she really feel about you, and she really wants you to feel good about yourself, that she feel that way for you. So if she's not really giving you positive affirmation, think it through. Are you the only man in her life? That is the question. Ask yourself these questions. If it is something you know, you're maybe competing her with someone, it's best you withdraw yourself, because if you're the only one, she will do this for you without you even asking. She will make special gestures just for you. Most times she goes out of her way to do something special for you. A woman cannot love you without giving. Any woman that come up with, maybe you need something, she gives you, she give you money. A woman can never give you money, her money, if she doesn't like you. That is why most times if you're with a woman who finds it difficult to give you, it shows she doesn't like you. Any woman that like you, no matter how stingy she is, she must want to give you something. If a woman can't give you anything, it shows a long way that you're not the only man in her life. You're not that main man, that man that really make her heart beat beat very fast. Each time she's with you, her heart is beating. She wants to hug you. She wants to feel you. I don't know if you know that if a woman is really into you, she really like you, you're the only man, she can't be with you without she touching you or feeling you to touch her. She want to lie on you. She want to touch you. She want to crack joke. She want to laugh with you. Those are the things that show you are her ride and everything. You are everything to her. She can't do without you. You are the number one. There is no man that can compete with you. In fact, you're not in a competition. But if she can't do all those three things with you, my brother, it means there must be someone around she is willing to do that for. So if you're the only man in a woman's life, she will always give you a special gesture just for you. Just do something especially for you and you alone. She doesn't want you to share with another person, and she want to share with another person. Sometimes she goes out of her way to do that thing by herself. She use her hand to do easy cooking. She can cook for you. She can get you something nice. She can something she knows she did herself. She want to get it for you. She wants you to feel special. She wants you to feel good. If your woman is doing this, my brother, you are the only man in her life. Her mood always brightens around you whenever you are around. Maybe she's had a bad day, she's not happy, she's moody. Each time you come around, you see her, she's always smiling. Yet you know she's not happy. But she can't hide her feelings. She can't hide how she feel about you. So she's not always moody, she's not always grumpy, she's not always angry, she's not always nagging. Most times you'll be wondering what is wrong with her. She can't be like that with other people. You came inside, maybe you came inside the house, you see her, she's moody, but immediately you speak to her, you will see her, she will brighten up. That is why I mostly tell you as a man, if a woman is always nagging you, she doesn't want you to talk. In fact, most of your talks irritates her. You don't say things without her always arguing. In fact, you notice she's not just happy about with you. Anything you say always make her feel she doesn't want you to talk. It shows a great way. It shows greatly that she doesn't really like you. She doesn't like you. So if you're still in a relationship with this kind of woman, she's never going to change. So there is no point fighting yourself to really be with her. There is no point doing things you're not supposed to do. There is no point over putting her on the pedestal. Oh, let me put her there. Let me show her kindness. Let me show her love. She's never going to love you. A woman that loves you will always brighten up. She will always cheer up. She will always want to laugh with you. She wants to feel, because it's inside her tummy, it's inside her belly. She wants you to feel the way she feels. She doesn't want to use maybe her moodiness, her anger to chase you away, because she really wants you to stay. She wants you in her life, so she's never going to chase you away. If you're with a woman who does that with you, anytime you're around, she's always moody, angry, it shows she doesn't like you. So walk away from her. If she like you, she's always going to brighten up. She's always going to laugh. She's always going to be happy being around you. Then lastly, the power of involving you into her daily life. A woman cannot love you without carrying you along. Everything that happens to her that day, every blessed day, she's going to tell you. She's not just going to tell you when she's not just going to be, you're not just going to be her go-to comfort. You're going to be involved in her daily life. She poops, she will tell you, oh, this was what happened, this was what happened. In fact, every day she will give you detailed of how her daily life, how her day went. That's why I said in one of my videos, I say if a woman can't tell you where she's going, when she's coming back, how her day went, and if you ask her, she will always tell you, oh, do not disturb me, don't be insecure. Or she's going out, you're asking her, where are you going to? Who are you going with? And she's always telling you, you're being insecure. She wants to always shut you up. She doesn't want to involve you into her life. She doesn't want to involve you into her space. She's not connected to you. She's distant from you. She doesn't want you. You're not the only man in her life. That is why it is so. If you are the only man in her life, you don't even need to ask her those things. She will involve you herself. You will not ask her. She will come up with, oh, this is how my day went. Especially if you're a good listener, you're a good bless me, bless me, you're a good communicator. She can easily communicate with you. She can easily tell you what is happening in her life, what is going on with her. She will always tell you this. You don't need to ask. Is your woman always telling you how her daily life went without hustle, without you struggling with it, without you asking? Most times, if you don't ask, it always ends in disagreement, it always ends in quarrel. Then, maybe you're not the only man in her life, the best man for her. You're not. If you are, she's going to tell you without you even asking. If she's not telling you, think it through. And you ask yourself, are you the only person? Are you the man? That man that really hit her heart, boom, 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 that really make her heart beat fast whenever you are around her. Are you really that man? Ask yourself this very question. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Do well to like. Drop your comment what you think about this video. And if you see my video for the very first time, do not forget to always follow my page. Follow my channel for more videos like this. Thank you.